I am reading this, by the way. Like, I'm not just having you guys text. Be kind of shitty. What you got, motorcycle boy? So it's a dating sim where you don't even get to see. Then oh, I gotta talk about this game now. Fuck. You know what? Typically, like at this point in the lifespan of the show, I've been writing scripts for it. I've been kind of doing my best here and there to slightly elevate the game, right, of the show. And so let's just do it. Let's just do it. Fuck it. Because this game barely requires any thought, so let's do it. So, Pantsu Hunter Back to the 90s is a game that exists. And I think saying anything besides that is pretty generous of it. It plays as a puzzle story type game. Like the words are completely failing me. Not visual novel, yeah. A romantic visual novel puzzle type game, which attacks you with, as we read in the epilogue, stealing girls' panties, because of course it is. The game is pretty simple. You're going around to 3 different houses and more of a 4th location, giving you 6 chapters between a prologue and epilogue, 3 main chapters, a bonus chapter with all no panties, and just all that kind of going on. This is a Kickstarter game? I have more questions. So, and when you play the game, and when you kind of let the game be whatever weirdness the game is, the game's actually pretty fun. Take away the disturbing, oh wow, it glitched again. Did it glitch again? No, it did not glitch again. That was weird. I'm going to talk about that in a moment, because the glitches in this game have also been plentiful, which is ridiculous for a visual novel. But the game is actually pretty fun, and with all the different endings and text boxes, it is interesting, genuinely. When I was playing Hakuru's chapter, that's the first chapter, the first real chapter of the game, and the first time I actually tried to play the game without really doing here or there. There's actual fun to have, and it's a good time. It makes you even think, be smart if you're doing them, if you're doing some of the trophies by themselves, which is also always a good time. But that being said, this game is just trashy. According to PSN profiles, less than 1,000 people have it, which is part of the reason why I decided to play this game. The other part of the reason why I decided to play this game is because I don't trust the government not to fuck me over. Let me explain what I mean by that. So, when this game came out, like 2 weeks prior, the FCA, is that what they are? The Children the Organization for Children Advertisement or whatever, they decided to come down and crack down on a bunch of YouTubers, a bunch of other YouTubers. Anyone that they thought was advertising a game or trying to make profit off of children in any which way or whatsoever, they were going after them. Ryan's Toys Review got hit, and it's supposed to be coming into effect before YouTube starts making their own changes sometime this month. And I'm like, okay, I'm not saying that YouTube has always fucked up, but I am saying that I play video games. Some of them are more childlike, like the Lego games, like all those. So I don't want to get hit by anything that YouTube's slinging. So this video is an example of how not child-friendly this channel is. Fucking shitballs. Call me Richard Pryor. Cunt. No, just this game pretty much is being used by other gaming YouTubers to be like, hey, don't fuck me over. And it's because of the lack of trust I have in my government and in my platform that I played this game. I saw Game Grumps play it, I'm like, that can't be real. Got very not sober one night and was like, I wonder how much that Pantsu game is costing. And then it ended up just being a thing. It ended up being like less than $5. I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy a Pantsu game. So I bought a Pantsu game. He's gross. So, the trophies on this game are pretty simple. You do have to 100% the game. Now, that typically would rub me the wrong way immediately. But, there's not a lot to do in this game. It's like a 5-hour game. If you're gonna literally just sit down and put all your energy into this game, it's about a 5 hours worth of content. There's not really a lot there. And like I said previously, they are pretty interesting. You know, everything that kind of can go on and all the different endings, all pretty interesting. And the writing is actually good when it's allowed to be. I'm not sure if there was something lost in translation here and there, but there were just times where it feels more like an uncanny valley that I think they were going for, and it is genuinely creepy, which is not great. I'm also pretty sure that there's a trophy that is glitched, but in Hunter's Benefits. It is called, let me just check it really quick, the Virus Destroyer. You get a trophy for collecting, destroying all 20 viruses on Anna's computer within 20 seconds. Now, I'm not saying that I didn't do this because I got the trophy. I'm just saying there's no way I did it in 20 seconds. That's what I'm saying. Because the controls are slow and awkward and kind of clunky, and I didn't get it in 20 seconds. There's no way in fuck I got in 20 seconds. But the game's like, hey, congratulations, you did it. And I'm like, guess I did it. Now, do I recommend this game? No. Keep your money. Play literally any other thing ever. And deal with that. But if you're thirsty for platinums, if you're hella desperate, and I'm talking about like, my name is Mayo, Mr. Masagi levels of desperate, I guess this game has something more than those games. Now, there's an actual game here. Is it a good one? No. Is it a long one? No. Is it one I'm incredibly embarrassed to have on my profile? Yes. But it is the first one from a dating sim. So, you know. Which is weird. It's weird to think about because there aren't many platinum trophies out for dating sims. But I got one for this one. I'd love for there to be a platinum trophy for How to Your Boyfriend, because that game, the concept alone is absolutely mind-boggling, and I'd love to play that. But you do see some character development throughout the game, so it's not like we all end up exactly where we started, which is good. The only other trophy you might struggle with is the Deaths of Chairs trophy, which you get for dying in a chair 5 times. Now you do have to get 3 of them by just playing the game, and by going for all your endings. You will play 3 of them. So there's that. Going back and hitting the 2 chair locations, and one is in what's her name? That's me. That's not. Anko. That's her name. On Anko's chapter, she does have a chair like right in center, which you can use, and she just threw up, which is gross, which you can use to off yourself. Weird thing, and I want to know more about this like demon chair industry, definitely, but you know. So there's that whole part of it. There is the other aspect of the true loser trophy, which you get for failing 70 times. Failing in this game just means unlocking a different ending, and there are all 58 endings in the game. So, with in mind that you have to do 5 death chairs, and you have to start with 58, you only have to grind out another 10 failings if you want to get this platinum trophy, which, you know, it's not that hard. If you fuck up anything, you can get another ending. Hell, I got it well before I finished my like necessary 58, all because I forgot I was trying to like spam the X button, and I just clicked on Antos too soon. Now, this game is ridiculous. It is probably something that had I played on the channel, I probably wouldn't feel as gross and disgusting by it. But I didn't. Instead, I played it for Tales of the Hunt. So no one really saw anything. They just dealt with me playing this game, which is gross. I feel gross. I can't even get like a pop figurine for this game. Like, it's just, everything about it is just like, why? Why did I do this? So, I am going to show you guys the Platinum Trophy, even though you did see at the top of this video. But, what I will say is that I am incredibly embarrassed at this game. By just the nature of it, the fact that the game crashes and like glitches out, and it's a visual novel and it shouldn't be doing any of that. Like, what the fuck? This game is not a good game. It is a game that, if it wasn't for the fact that YouTube is freaking out right now, the government is freaking out right now and going after YouTubers, and that's really it. If it wasn't for those 2 reasons, I wouldn't have played this game. Wouldn't have touched it with a 10-foot pole. Like, no. There's so much no involved. But that's neither here nor there. I personally am very embarrassed of this Platinum Trophy. But at the end of the day, if you want to have this Platinum Trophy on your record, go ahead, you weeboo. It stacks 3 times on PSN profiles, on the Vita, for the EU, the Vita in America, and the PS4 version, which I'm playing here. So if you absolutely need to, go ahead and be disgusting. But my personal feelings aside, I'm going to show you guys the Platinum Trophy, which is also a shame, and then we'll head out. Alright? One moment. Alright, so there's the Platinum Trophy. It's sitting at 19.3% on PSN profiles. It is sitting on like 60. Yeah, 61.46%. It is a trash platinum if I ever saw one. But like I said, everyone's kind of freaking out about it. And even though I made jokes, and I'm going to continue to make jokes about it, I don't want to get shut down. So, you know, be willing to joke about things that make you uncomfortable, because then you can start an actual conversation and dialogue. You know, maybe that's okay, but maybe it's not. I don't know. It's not my fucking rule book. But that's all I have to say. I've managed to talk about this game for 15 minutes now, and I want to take a shower. Again. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.